Right, today's route is from the Derby and Peak District book, and it's route number 12, and it's Chatsworth, and it's around 19.1 mile with 2,000 foot of elevation. Right, it's quite a nice start to the ride actually. Bit of road work up front by the look of it. I'm heading towards Church Lane at the minute. I'm just parked in Rowsley recreation area. Right, I've only just started this route, but we're straight on to a severe uphill section looking at it. This is a completely new route to me. I've never done it, so everything I see will be for the first time. Right, about a mile in at this point. It's all been, well, we're actually going downhill now, but the first mile has all been uphill. This is quite a bit uphill, this bit. Cheers. Although this route is completely new to me, I've just recognised the route I'm on straight away. I've done so many routes. I don't always know where I am actually, so I've been down this section before but on a different route. I'm now on Park Road heading towards some, like a long single track now I think. There's quite a lot of woods around this area, so whether it's taking me through the woods I don't know at the minute. Obviously quite a fast section here. This is a bumpy downhill section there. Right, I'm on quite a fast road section now, all downhill. This is actually another section I've actually done before on I think it was a route in the White Peak book around Bakewell, which is where I am now. I'm heading towards Coombs Road now. Look like they've had a fair bit of rain down here. It's not rained for a couple of days where I am, which is about an hour away from here. This is definitely a steep climb ahead because I've done this before. Not sure whether it's picking it up on the GoPro, but it's definitely rather steep. This is one of them days where not quite sure what to wear. When the sun comes out, it's you feel too warm, and then when you're in the woody bits, in the shade, it feels a bit cold. Right, I've just looped back on myself, I think, because I was adjacent to the Monsal Trail, and being familiar with this section I'm on now, this is taking me back up to the Monsal Trail. Right, I've got a nice downhill section there. It doesn't look as though there's any walkers coming the other way, so time to gas it a bit. It says, as you can see, a couple of walkers and the dog in front. Just come onto the Monsal Trail now. Not sure how much of this I've got. I'm still on the Monsal Trail here. It's 7 mile in at this point. It's probably around 2 mile of the Monsal Trail, I should imagine. It's got me turning off shortly onto Coombs Road, which is where and I was earlier on, so I've just done a big loop back on myself now. Right, I'm now back on Coombs Road to the point that originally I went right, so now I'm going left. I'm imagining it's going to take me towards Chatsworth House now, because I've been this direction before. I'm familiar with these roads, as it were, but I've not actually done it this way. Just over 8 mile in at this point. I'm not exactly sure where I am, but I'm pretty sure I'm heading towards Chatsworth House. Quite a bit uphill this section. It won't look it again on the GoPro, but if you're just on a regular bike, it's worth remembering. I'm just coming up to another point which I've crossed over before as well. Earlier on in the route I went to the right, straight on that way, so now I'm going to turn back on myself here, which I've not been. This is quite a steep climb there, quite rocky as well. This is quite steep, this section is. I know I know where it, oh shit, I know where I am again now. This is taking me towards Chatsworth House now. I've got quite a long uphill climb now. This is a real long climb. This is, if you're on a regular bike, you'd be pretty wiped out by this point. Right, this is classed as Addon Estate Woodland Walk now that I'm on. Oh shit! And I've not stopped climbing since a couple of previous clips. So, like I said, it really is a super long climb. I think if I was on a regular bike at this point, I think I'd be lying on the grass because it's literally been probably about 1.5 miles of solid climbing this has. That's the climb's over for a bit. I think it's gonna be downhill now. It's a bit shitty around here. Right, I've just come through the woods. I've got a nice bit of a downhill section now. I'm around 10 miles in at this point. I've been through here in the summer. This bit's normally full of sheep. Got a downhill section now. Although the GoPro won't pick it up yet, we'll actually be able to see Chatsworth House when we get through these gates. Right, I'm in Chatsworth Park now. Chatsworth House is in the distance. I'm not sure how well it'll pick it up on the GoPro. It's quite far away at this point, but I will be cycling towards that direction, so hopefully get a better view of it in a minute. I'm now heading towards Chatsworth House. Which hopefully the GoPro's picking up in the distance. Quite breezy on this section. I've actually been this way before when it's in the winter and it's well boggy down here, but it's okay today. There's a better view of Chatsworth House anyway, still a fair distance from it then. So there's Chatsworth House in front of me. I'm going to turn right now. I've got a bit of a road section now by the look of it. I haven't been this way before, so I don't know where I'm going now. Although I didn't think I've been down this way, I've not cycled this way. I've drove down here before. It says that I'm heading towards Beeley Moor Lane now, which I am familiar with. I've rode around there, so I'll probably be on familiar areas again in a minute. I'm on Beeley Moor Lane now, which I'm familiar with this bit, but coming the other way I've not been up it before. .5 mile in at this point. Still on the same lane. This again will be a real long slog on a regular bike. It's one of them hills that I wouldn't say it's massively steep. It's just got the same gradient all the way up. Really, you're not going to get a chance to get a rest. Seems a bit of a never-ending lane, this does. When normally I'm coming the other way. Well, I have done it before, but the other way, and you seem to get down it dead quick, because obviously it's all downhill, but going up it, it's a bit of a different story. I'm 13.1 mile at this point. I'm virtually at the end of it now. I think I'm coming to the road section. Not exactly sure that this road has got a name to it. I've had loads of rain down here. This has been a bit of a long drag, this bit of a road. It's Chesterfield Road, I think, but we're virtually at the single track now. I passed a point back there called Flash Lane, and I remember from a different route, followed something off YouTube, off a well-known YouTuber who should remain nameless, and the route was rubbish. It was loads of road like this, and it's not for me. I like off-road purely, really. I'm heading back to Rowsley now, which is where I've started from. It's 2.7 mile it got remaining. I've been down this single track before on a different route. Nice views down here, although I've been down this bit before. It was a good year ago, so it's like coming down for the first time again, really. Got right wind on at this point, where it's really blowy. I don't know whether it's picking it up on the GoPro. Yeah, it's looking a bit shitty, this bit. Yeah, I've stopped nice and dry all this route, and now I'm going through a load of boggy shit. I think I've managed to navigate all the sloppy shit, although having said that, spoke too soon. I think we're coming into a load more. It's like a bit of a riverbed now, this does. I came down here last year, but it wasn't boggy like this. There's two lines down this hill, and I think this looks a drier one. That one looks it's well shitty. Hopefully it's taking in the same direction, but yeah, I definitely picked the right line. A bit of a drop off now though, so got to walk it down this bit. This is a nice section I've just come to. Just come from down that hill there to the right of me. .88 mile left now. Yeah, I've cycled a place called Black Rocks, which is similar looking to this, and the same in the way there's like virtual drop-offs at the side of the trail, which is not ideal when you're out on your own, but there you go. If I thought that way, I wouldn't go anywhere. I'm back onto Chesterfield Road now, I think. This is one hell of a steep hill, this is. I'm not even pedalling down here and it's so fast down this hill. It's unreal. Need to brake for the corner, it's that fast. Okay, I'm just about near the end of the ride now. About a quarter of a mile left. Right, I've just completed the ride. 1 hour 43 riding time, 19.2 mile, 2,175 foot of elevation. Enjoyed that ride. There's a couple of long road sections that I didn't particularly enjoy, but the rest of it was really good. Definitely worth doing. So on that note, I shall wrap the video up.